Okay, Fiona made a score of 76 on her midterm exam. For her to get a B in the course, the average of her midterm and final exam must be between 80 and 89 inclusive. Okay, key words right there. What possible score on the final exam would give Fiona a B in the course? So, define your variable first. Look at your question. What can we define X as? Score. Okay, now I'm going to put score on final exam, but if you left it with score, I would give you credit. Now, this is an average question, so think back at the last average problem we have. We only have 2 tests here we're averaging, so it's not going to be quite as long of a formula, but what do the scores need to be between? 80 and 89. So they need to have values greater than 80. Okay, so whatever's in the middle here needs to be greater than 80, but less than 89. Okay, and so that's why the direction of these 2 symbols will go this way. Now, I will tell you a little hint. Whatever direction you have for one, your other one should match. Okay, if you've lined up your numbers correctly, and if you're using the reasoning of whatever's in the middle here, okay, if that's where your X is going to go, to compare to each value. So she made a 76 on her midterm. So 76 plus whatever she makes on her final exam. Since this is an average, we're going to divide those values by 2. So this is my equation. Okay, now it's just a matter of solving. So to get rid of the 2, what do we do? So whatever you do, if you're going to keep it in the compact statement, which you can separate these if you feel more comfortable, but I'm going to do all these examples keeping them together so you can see them more practice. If you keep it as a compact statement, whatever you do to one, you have to do to all 3. So if I'm eliminating the 2, I'm going to multiply everything by 2. Okay, and so this 2 and 2 cancel out. 2 times 80 is 160. The sign stays the same. This becomes 76 plus X is less than or equal to 2 times 89 is 178. And then now you've eliminated that fraction. Okay. To get X by itself, I'm going to subtract 76 from both sides, or actually all 3 sides. Here it cancels out in the middle. 160 minus 76 is 84. The sign just comes down, it stays the same. X is here, less than or equal to 178 minus 76 is 102. Now, let's think about this. X represents her final score on the exam. Most tests, can you get 102? No, but that's still a number that's a part of a solution. So one option is you can say she needs to make between an 84 and a 102 inclusive, or think about this, pretty much anything higher than an 84 would be acceptable. Well, higher than and including 84. So you can write a number of different sentences. What I'm going to put though is Fiona needs to make an 84 or between an 84 and 102 inclusive, just to make this a simple statement. Okay, but keep in mind that inclusive word needs to be thrown in there unless you have another keyword that can identify 84 and 102.